Hello and welcome to the Big Bang Theory podcast. My name's John. I'm here with my friend and colleague Dan.
Hello.
Dan, it's so blustery out there. To quote Motson, if I'd blown off, you'd find me in Cornwall.
Yeah. The answer being from Loro.
Who's to say I'd come looking for you?
Who says I'd come looking for you? Yeah.
There's a fair old gust.
Yeah, it's windy out there. That's for
Windy.
sure.
Hope your hats are all firmly secured,
Blustery.
listeners. Hope your washing's not on your line, or is, but well pegged.
Yeah, well, there's a bit of rain out as well, so
Right. Get it indoors.
there's yeah, but it doesn't dry properly, does it, when it's
Doesn't dry
indoors?
properly indoors.
It smells all damp.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
And then you've got these people now on telly
yeah.
going, "Oh no, outdoorable."
What does that mean?
Special washing liquid that says like, it smell nice anyway, even if you hang it up inside.
Oh, right.
And I just think, well, it's bollocks. Isn't it?
Well, I'd wager.
If you've tried Lenore Outdoorable, email in.
Yeah, bigbangpod@gmail.com.
Yeah.
It's a good name.
They've got a good name, but I can't see that the science behind it is sound.
No.
I'm not a scientist. But
What? Wait, what?
well, yeah, I'm not a qualified scientist,
Got
but
ya.
I'm an amateur. I'd say I was an amateur scientist.
Yeah.
As we all are.
Gentleman amateur.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Okay, well, windy nevertheless. But the transfer window's open, and it's blown in a young lad, maybe my favourite ever footballer.
Bold. It's a bold statement.
I'm saying it. From Sunderland, Ukrainian player, Tima Tutorov.
Yeah. We've spent about the last 10 minutes before recording this trying to work out how to pronounce his name. We can't,
No.
so we're settling on that, aren't we?
Team for short.
Tutorov. Or
Tutorov.
Tim.
Tim.
Come on, Tim.
Yeah, like that, like Tiger Tim.
Yeah.
But not. So he's been playing for Sunderland in the Premier League Cup. Is that what it's called? The kind of
PL2.
yeah, that thing.
Yeah. Basically the youth league, is it?
Yeah, he's been at Sunderland for quite a long time. How
Has he?
old is he? 19, 20?
I think I've got a feeling he's 20, but
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Been in England for 5 years. Obviously, Ukraine's had a lot of problems. He comes from the Crimean region, which has got bigger problems even than the rest of Ukraine. I can't remember another player coming on loan to us from Sunderland. So is it a new avenue that Gary's found?
Maybe. I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Comes across like a lovely lad. So he got interviewed. It's obviously a big thing.
He's 20 years old.
20. He looks it. He doesn't look older than 20, does he?
No.
And
But what he is not small,
No.
6 foot.
yeah.
And he's not Joe White thin, is he?
No, he's looks like a proper.
And he looked, we'll come on to his performance, but I say, he's strong. I got this theory that, and this is totally not true, because we already know that he was on loan, training with us in December.
Yes. What's your theory?
With a kind of view to, my theory is that Caldwell's gone to Man City,
Yeah.
and he's always been kind of into, Pep's style.
Yeah.
So much so that maybe that's where the new looks come from. Maybe he's gone like, well, I'm going to start dressing like Pep. as
Oh,
well.
maybe, yeah.
Maybe,
yeah.
but and then Pep's just signed Semenyo,
Yeah.
and there's this trend now in the top teams to have not a nimble, skinny, young, lightweight winger who can get up and down quickly and cross the ball in. No, the wingers now are all strong, tall, and powerful, and so I think he's gone like, well, okay, well, I'll get one then. If Pep's going to do it, I'm going to do it.
Good enough for Pep, good enough for me.
So what I'm saying is that he is our version of Antoine Semenyo.
Yeah, well, he comes across very well in the video, so we were all delighted.
What a lovely boy.
He comes across like a lovely boy, doesn't he?
He really does.
Very, obviously English is his second language, speaks very well, very clearly. Obviously delighted to be here. This is his first proper professional, not club, because he's been at Sunderland, but, chance to play...
his first loan.
First loan and actual kind of football in the pyramid. And I thought, we've had loans in the past, but we've never really seen them. But they seem to be putting quite a lot of store in this, so maybe he'll play on Saturday. And he was named on the bench for Stevenage at home.
Yes.
Obviously, this is the first match after our 10-1 destruction, systematic dismantling by Pep's Man City.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like, even saying systematic dismantling doesn't really do them justice, does it?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Demolition. Controlled demolition.
Yeah, was really.
Like when a tower block kind of, you see a tower block come down, sort of folds in on itself.
Yeah, and there's not even any dust in the air.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. Anyway, first game since then. Been a lot of talk of like response and reaction to that.
Well, we called it, didn't we? We said there was no better game to play, and turned out to be pretty much exactly that. Stevenage have never beaten us at St James Park.
Yeah, never gonna like that.
They seem to be. I mean, some of their fans seem to be a bit upset with maybe the manner of losing to us, but the fact that they've lost to us shouldn't be a surprise to them. Because they always lose.
We're well used to it by now.
And also, do they think they're like a bigger club than us?
Yeah, just had a good few weeks, haven't they?
It's basically the same, isn't it?
Well, I'd say they were lesser.
I'd say they're the same, if not less.
They'll disappear back into nothing again in the future, I'd wager. Anyway, it was 3-0 to Exeter City.
Yep.
And it was as good as that sounds. First half was fairly cagey, to be honest, wasn't it?
Yeah, but they didn't do much.
They didn't do much. We had more of the ball. We had more of the chances.
We didn't have any shots on target, I don't think, but we sent a few, high and wide and handsome.
Yes. Second half.
Well, there's no Macmillan still.
Oh, yeah.
So that injury is...
You'd think that would be a big loss, and it is. And we talked about that regarding last week, but didn't miss him this week.
No, because Liam Oakes has stepped in admirably.
Yeah, and he does look like a young lad, but he's not letting things get ahead of him, is he?
No, he was really good. Yeah. And you worry, don't you, sometimes? But then again, maybe it's the exuberance of youth. They're a bit fearless, aren't they, kids? So when you just played against Man City, maybe it doesn't get to you as much.
No.
And
brush it off.
Maybe you can just brush it off a bit more. Bouncy, aren't they, kids?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Reece Cole started again. And...
Yeah, first half, we were looking a lot better than them, and we were kind of carving through their defence like nobody's business. Like everything seems to be going down the middle rather than down the outside. I think teams have, to a certain extent, have cottoned on to the fact that Niskanen's now a threat.
Yeah,
and I imagine they're going, look, lads, I know last time we played him, we thought, don't even worry about marking him. Now we got to put 2 on him.
Let him have the ball.
Because somehow he's now amazing.
Yeah.
So now it's happening. So we're having more success down the middle, really. Mendes Gomez started as well, and he comes in a bit more, doesn't he? He's on the left-hand side, but he comes in a bit more. Has he been what, sorry?
Genetically reworked. He had done something to his genes.
Would that be cheating?
Yes. But is it so far ahead scientifically, it's not yet officially cheating? They've just turned him into a new person.
Oh, maybe. What, some sort of like... splicing, you mean?
Yeah, I think they've spliced him. Like The Fly, like Jeff Goldblum in The Fly.
Yeah.
But instead of going horribly wrong, it's gone very well.
I think Macy, the other bloke in The Fly, her boyfriend...
Yeah.
He gets a bit of a bad rap, really, because, like, at the end, she's pretty reluctant. He saves the day.
Yeah.
And she's pretty reluctant to kill Goldblum, even though he's gone full Brundle fly by this point. And he's like... And I feel like, oh, come on. He's a bit of a knob, and he did kind of just go into her flat and have a shower without asking, which is weird.
Yeah.
But then I think by the end, it's kind of like, come on, he has just saved your life here.
From a humanoid fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's worked out well for Niskanen, the splicing.
So it has, yeah.
Sorry, anyway, you were saying, who was coming in from the left?
Mendes Gomez. So that's why I think and it's impressive enough. I was like I think there was a few minutes, kind of last 10 minutes or so of the first half. I was a little bit like, let's just get to half time now then.
Yes.
But I felt so confident that I feel like, if it's 0-0 at half time, we'll win.
Yeah, same.
And then we absolutely did win.
So first goal comes from... by the way, previously we'd had a few penalty shouts, hadn't we, that hadn't been given. I don't think they were penalties in the first half.
Well, apparently the second one, which is the Reece Cole one down the right-hand side, apparently a lot of people saying that should have been given.
Oh, really?
My parents were like right in that corner on the Stansfield stand, and they seemed to think it should have been a penalty.
Okay, right.
I mean, they're not, working for Pugmole or anything, PGMOL.
Pugmole, is that what we're calling it now?
Is that I don't know if that's, maybe I've they're not working for them. They don't necessarily know that much more.
Hold on, they're not working for them.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, both pretty much retired.
Okay.
But yeah, but from the big bank, it looks like it might have been a bit soft. But yeah, I haven't watched that one back.
Wasn't given. Second half, about 3 minutes in, was it? Reece Cole runs into the box, and the keeper upends him entirely. Is it the keeper? Am I remembering it wrong?
That's the keeper. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really good pass, isn't it? Initially, is it from Brearley?
Yeah.
Briley, whatever he's called.
Might well be.
Yeah, absolute penalty, wasn't it? No doubt about that.
No doubt at all. We'd already been joking in the first half that when the ref points, it's not always that clear what he's pointing for. Is it the goal kick or is it the penalty? And I thought for a second, he's not given it. He blew his whistle and waited, didn't he?
Yeah, no, absolute pen.
And later actions by the ref made me doubt it further. But
Was a bad ref, yeah.
Wareham steps up and puts it away.
Yeah,
and
send the keeper the wrong way. Good penalty.
Does his backflip.
Yes,
as he likes to do.
Well, let him.
He's enjoying his backflips, isn't he? He's getting to do a lot this season.
He scored a lot of goals. Brilliant, and just kind of.
From then on, it was in no doubt. I mean, you're right. I don't think it was in any doubt before that. But,
kind of expect. Well, to be honest, I expected after the end of the first half. I actually expected a bit more of a reaction from the Stevenage than we got because they didn't look at it at all in the second half. And then not to take anything away from that's because we didn't let them do anything. That was it. I'm not putting that one down, and as I have done many times in the past, I'm not putting that one down to the opposition being no good. We're beyond that now. We got to give the team the credit for how they're playing at the minute. They couldn't live with us. We were far too good for them. The team is playing so well.
Agreed, 100%.
Luca Woodhouse, I think, finally got a bit of recognition. Not that he's not been getting recognition. I think everyone's been very aware that, but he got man of the match for that game.
Yes.
And given that it was a game where 3 goals were scored.
Yeah.
And
tells you how good he was.
It tells you how good he was, and it's almost like
This is Colwell's this is it working, isn't it? 3 at the back. They're so solid. We're letting in, as we'll talk about, very few goals. And then the players in front of them are functioning really, really well. But that 3 at the back is obviously his vision for a solid team, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's that fluid formation thing, isn't it? I think where sometimes it's 3 at the back, but then other times it's kind of back 4, or because Oakes is kind of doing that. Are we still calling it the John Stones or whatever it is?
Yeah.
It's all clicking. It is all clicking. And then we got a second goal.
Yeah, so
Jack
before
Aitchison comes on.
Tim comes on as well.
Oh, Jack Aitchison. Yeah, Tim comes on.
Yeah, team for Mendes Gomez. Then 10 minutes later, Aitchison comes on for Reece Cole.
Right. Even before Tim came on.
Yeah.
It was so obvious that he was going to score. It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It felt completely inevitable.
Yeah.
And when he came on and started playing, the very first thing he did was play this absolutely delicious through ball to Wareham, who misses the 1-on-1, but on another day he puts it away. I think he just takes a little bit too long to take the shot. It's such a good pass, and it's basically the first kick. But not only is the first kick for Exeter, it's his first kick in a match he's played with grown-ups. I think, but
that's right. He's been on the bench for them, but he's not played for them.
It was brilliant, and then, like I said, it was just so inevitable from the second he stepped on the pitch. He's like, well, he's definitely going to score.
Cracked me up because in that video that he does when he arrives, he's like, well, they're like, what's your main attribute? And he's like, speed. You're like, well, he is really fast, but he can play passes like that.
Yeah,
blimey. So yeah, that's right. So then we nearly get 2-0, but Wareham's denied by the keeper. And then, soon as Aitchison comes on,
who, by the way, on another day, he would be all we were talking about. But because there's so many other people played well and other things happened and there's a debut goal, I feel like he's going to end up getting a bit overshadowed here. But he came on with 20 minutes left and was unbelievable.
Yeah, he was.
What again? It's another transformation in it, at Aitchison. I know in the past there's been things like he was injured a lot last season, but we are seeing now the player that we thought could be. You know, he's kind of that form he had when he played for Forest Green when they won the league.
Yes,
League Two. That is what we're seeing now. You're seeing, this, there he is. Like there's the player we've got that everyone's kind of known has been in there, but he hasn't been able to consistently show it until now, it seems. And like he's unlucky to not even make the starting lineup because he's been doing it for quite a long time.
He has, yeah.
Been pretty consistently good now.
Yeah.
And then so he assisted both the second and third goals.
Yeah. So the second one is Brearley, which is his first goal for City. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Who? It's a lovely edge of the box shot, delicate as anything, manages to hit both posts on its way in, which is a real
another player who,
what's the phrase, hen's teeth, what's the curate's egg? That's something else, same thing.
What's rare about a curate's egg?
I don't know, but that's a saying, isn't it?
I don't know, I've never heard that before.
Haven't you?
No, I'll start using it.
Rare as a curate's egg, they say.
Right, I've got to know what that's about.
Yeah.
Where's that come from? Hen's teeth, I kind of get it because they don't have teeth, right?
Yeah, do curates not get eggs?
Well, why can't a curate have an egg? Vegan.
No. Got no money?
Got no money.
Don't know.
Maybe, but eggs are fair, and they've never really been that cheap, have they? Never that expensive.
No, unless it's Fabergé.
Yeah, it could be that, yeah. I feel like you'd specify, wouldn't you?
Rare as a curate's Fabergé egg?
Yeah.
You would, yeah. Anyway, it's a rarity. Brearley did it. 2-0. Lovely.
Again, another player who's been like outstanding. You could say it about pretty much. We could spend 10 minutes talking about like the form of pretty much every player in the team.
Yeah.
We're just playing well. Everyone's playing well at the minute. Let's just leave it at that, all right?
Yeah. I know. Unbelievable. So that's 2-0.
Not even mentioned Doyle Hayes again. You know, like
yeah, I know.
2-0. Yeah.
You could list all of them. Then the ref goes off the pitch quickly to have a lobotomy.
Right, yeah.
Remove his entire brain. He comes back on and functions as you'd expect someone with no brain to function. Does many mad things, but he hadn't done that many mad things up until that point.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
I'm not sure why
I think
he went haywire.
His potential girlfriend appeared in the crowd and it sent his legs to jelly.
Oh, really? Or he spotted someone. Yeah,
Donna's turned up.
He spotted Donna in the Stansfield. And
Don't mess it up, ref.
I didn't know she was going to be here.
I didn't know she was coming. She says she liked cricket.
Yeah, I better I better try and impress her.
Yeah.
With my ref skills.
Yeah, that's right. Blows his whistle a lot and waves his cards around.
Yeah, I don't think Donna's going to be that impressed with that.
No, Donna's dumped him.
Has she?
Yeah, yeah. She's like, you're dumped.
Already after
mate.
that.
And he's like, I didn't even know we were going out. And she's like, well, we're definitely not now. Right. Ref.
Yeah.
He makes her call him ref.
Sad day for the ref.
Sad day for the ref. Anyway, his lobotomy allowed for 9 added minutes.
Yeah.
For no tangible reason. I mean, there was a bit of hold up at various points, but 9 seems like a lot. Doesn't matter because our man from Ukraine, used it to his advantage. Is it an Aitchison cross? It is, isn't it?
Yep.
Direct to...
It's a perfect pass across the goal.
The old corridor.
Yeah. But there's two, he's got to get it between 2 defenders and the goalkeeper and get it to team.
Yeah.
On the other end. And it's inch perfect. And it's a good finish too. Although it's a tap in, but it's still...
the pressure's on. Your first game.
Yeah. His wrong foot. He's still got to do it.
He does it. And then he celebrates like... If you haven't seen it, it's in the style of Bobby Charlton in 1955. He just kind of waves his fist and jumps a bit, and it's so charming.
It reminds me of one of those videos you see of a little kid opening, an old video from 1997 of a kid opening a Nintendo 64 on Christmas Day.
Exactly.
And they go absolutely spare.
It was so dignified, though.
It reminded me of that.
He was so pleased, and everyone was so pleased for him. The whole narrative's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, bless him. 3-0, thanks very much.
Thanks very much. What an absolute triumph.
Yeah.
Stevenage, nowhere. Exeter City, everywhere.
Well, Man City, that's...
Distant memory.
That's really... We were saying, I don't want it to affect our momentum because we've been playing so well recently, but I just really never thought it would. Even I just didn't think it would anyway.
There's just a confidence about this lot, isn't there?
Yeah, listen back if you don't believe me, but I was optimistic. Like, I just knew this game would be fine, and like that's not to say that there's a long way to go in this league. There's still, there's plenty. It's still ridiculous the way that the league is, how close we are to the relegation, how close we are to the playoffs.
Yeah,
it's still a bit mad, and so anything can happen. We could drop this form could disappear overnight.
Yeah, we lose a couple players.
Anything could happen, So I'm not getting ahead of myself, but long may it continue, because it's like, it's actually really enjoyable at the moment to watch. We're like.
I haven't had this enjoyment since the promotion season.
I just never thought. I mean, fair play, Gary Caldwell. He's always believed in himself.
Yeah,
and he was right to.
He's been absolutely proved correct.
I mean, so far, yeah. Like I said, it's a long way to go. I'm not saying get the statue, stick it next to the Clive Harrison one, but it's
I think
it's definitely paying off.
Certainly is. I think if Harrison was to authorise a Caldwell statue, it would be himself stood there, staunch, and then Gary on his shoulders, just stood on top, just even put the plinth on his head. Because Harrison would be like, well, this is built on me.
What? So you think Caldwell's one should be bigger than Harrison's one?
No, I think that's how Harrison's going to allow it. Just balance the plinth on his own head.
Oh, I see. Okay,
symbolically saying Gary's nowhere without me.
Fine. Yeah. Okay. I mean,
that's just my gut feeling.
Okay.
Anyway, it's been remarkable turnaround from 12 months ago. In every way. Yeah.
I mean, I just really hope we can keep it going. I feel like we can, but there are forces perhaps that are beyond our control which could come in and spoil things, isn't there?
Yes.
We'll talk about some of them in a bit later on, and obviously the transfer window is, as we said, about Tim coming in.
Yeah.
As much as that's a good thing, there's still possibility that someone might leave.
Yeah.
Annoyingly, I had to go as soon as the final whistle went.
Yeah, we both did.
And
fell over.
You did fall over.
Yeah.
You had a fall. No, not yet.
No, not like that.
All right. I wanted to see if maybe anyone would give a little goodbye wave.
Yes.
McGuinness, perhaps.
No reported goodbye waves from
our
spies in the crowd.
No.
AKA our friends.
Yeah, I was too worried about you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. So I was one step away from having to get put in a chair. All right, well, we'll talk about the league and what's coming up after this. Welcome back to Big Bang Theory podcast. Remember, you can email us bigbangpod@gmail.com. Fair play to Mark, who's emailed again. He's working his way back through all the old episodes. Particularly enjoyed that apparently we said that in Coffee Plus they'd give you a sandwich, some watercress and a fifth of a packet of crisps.
Sounds about right.
Do you remember that? So well done, Mark. Keep up the good fight there. Dan's been in touch, not you. In fact, Dan's been in touch and Brian's been in touch, both about similar things, which is the Caldwell to Celtic conversation.
Right.
And then the Kwame Ampadu at Celtic conversation.
Was it Ampadu? Is that who was...
Yeah. So apparently Ampadu
Wilfred
was
Nancy's assistant or whatever.
Well, no, Nancy got rid of him. So Ampadu was apparently there in the system.
At Celtic?
At Celtic.
Right.
Tisdale gets Nancy. Nancy gets rid of Ampadu.
But surely Did Tisdale appoint Ampadu?
Guess so.
Interesting.
Anyway,
Caldwell's going to Celtic, is
Dan's wondering, because they've put in Martin O'Neill again, haven't they?
Yeah, but he can't do it long term, can he?
Can't do it long term. He's wondering what it would take. Because
too busy investigating crimes.
Important. True?
Wasn't he at Fred and Rose West's murder trial?
Was he?
I think so.
Martin O'Neill.
Yeah. He fancies himself as a bit of sort of amateur sleuth.
I know he fancies himself as a brain.
Yeah.
And a fan of prog rock.
Really?
Yeah.
What, like sort of Rush or something?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, absolutely Rush. Pink Floyd, Rush.
But that era of prog, I mean, not like...
Not now.
Right.
Not now. Anyway, so Dan's wondering, obviously, Coldwell's ambition... Any ex-Celtic legend would love to go back to Celtic.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
What are the chances? And it's a valid question, isn't it? If Coldwell keeps working absolute miracles with us and the Celtic job stays open, they've obviously shown with Nancy they're not going necessarily for the biggest name in town.
Yeah, but it doesn't actually sort of show the opposite, really, that they've had their fingers burnt with Nancy. They've got rid of him, they've got rid of Tisdale, so now it's different people appointing, and surely it's wrong place at wrong time for Coldwell.
Maybe.
I think I'd say he's never had a better case for him getting a better job, but would they not be thinking, oh, we'll go for a name here, a bigger name? Not
by all accounts, they're out of money, aren't they?
Oh, are they?
Yeah. So, or not out of money, but the cloth's having to be cut differently. Obviously, they're making a mess of Europe and that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a valid question. If Coldwell, Coldwell got us, for example, into a high League One position, and previously Celtic have appointed relegated Championship managers, it'd end that different, maybe. And he is a club legend.
Well, he played for them.
Isn't he a club legend? Wasn't he captain?
Yeah, I think he probably is,
Yeah.
actually, yeah. I think that's probably fair.
So, worth asking.
Yeah.
Thanks for the emails.
We'll see.
So,
he'll almost certainly be going somewhere at the end of the season, won't he? So,
well, we'll see. So on that, Richard Pym's been in touch, in a way, in touch with us all.
right, he hasn't been in touch with us
No, not
directly.
us. I mean, in the same way that he's,
Right, there was a fans forum,
There was a fans
which
forum,
neither
that's
of
right.
us attended.
No, that's right. So
Now, I usually do attend these, but I was working, so I couldn't go.
there's a lot to talk about that we can't really fathom yet. So I think we'll.
Well, yeah, I mean, sometimes a lot of this stuff, I'm trying to be... I know it's important, and I know it's very important at the moment, and some of the stuff is. I know it is, and I want to understand it, but ultimately, my brain just goes like, yeah, I'm not interested in this. I am interested in it. Do you know what I mean? It's quite boring. It's kind of like mundane kind of... So someone like me, to a simpleton like me, when people start talking about shares and how important they are and stuff, I think like, oh yeah, it probably is important, but I don't know what you're on about.
Sure, valid. And also I
want to talk about what the kit looks like.
Yeah, well, that's more valid. I can't quite yet fathom it. I don't think anyone quite can. I think we'll probably revisit this in a week or two if more stuff comes out. But the kind of headline...
we have tried to do some research. I am not being facetious.
No.
It's just, it is quite murky.
The headline is that Pym says, unless something changes, i.e. someone gets sold for quite a lot of money...
Or there's external investment.
Yeah. Then the playing budget next year will go down again. So you remember it dropped from the Gorman era playing budget that had been inflated to what it is now, and then he's saying it's going to go down by $1 million next year, which would put us equal to the lowest funded in League Two.
Yeah, didn't it say between 1 and 1.5 million?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, that's not great, is it? Especially as it looks like if we carry on like we're going on the pitch,
We'll be in League One.
We'll very much be in League One,
Yeah.
if not the Championship. And we're going to have a bottom of League Two wage budget.
Yeah. Although presumably if we got to the Championship, acknowledge we'd be not up to Championship money, but that would be more money.
Well, yeah, but you still, yeah.
But then you're not in line with the Championship teams.
We wouldn't be in line with that. We'd be
Yeah.
bottom of League One in the Championship.
Yeah.
Which I'd still prefer, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thing number one, sell the naming rights instantly, lads.
Well, we talked about that before, didn't we? I was wondering why that hadn't happened.
That could make
Maybe
quite
they're
a lot
not
of money.
allowed. I don't know. Like,
Well, they're allowed to. It's our own club. They said to the trust, look, we need the money.
but how much is that bringing in
I
realistically?
don't know. Like we talked about before, I don't know what a shirt sponsorship is, but if you're called the, I don't know, what's a big company?
McDonald's.
You're called the McDonald's St James Park.
Yeah.
That's worth
Yeah.
six figures.
But it wouldn't be McDonald's, though, would it?
No, that's right. So then you got to do the economy of scale thing and be like, well, actually, we're sponsored by Hook Fish and Chips.
Yeah, the Hook Fish and Chips Arena.
Hook Fish and Chips Arena, lovely.
Yeah.
Get them in on the food, of course.
Yeah, it's Jeffrey's Barbers. It's
Jeffrey-
Jeffrey the Barber
Yeah,
of Sybil Street Arena.
lovely. That's not bringing in as much.
No.
Anyway, do that. That would be a
Kirk
thing.
Radio Arena.
Good.
I like the idea. That's got a good ring to it.
Yeah.
The Kirk Radio Stadium of Light, Stadium of Sound.
Good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Is Kirk Radio even still open?
Yeah, it's there, isn't it?
Why have they still got those drummer boys up on the...
Yeah, still there. Kirk. The Sybil Street Methodist Church, St James Park Arena.
No, they really haven't got any money.
No, we'll be playing in there. So do that. That will be a way of making some money. There'll be other ways. Anyway, so I hope...
As far as like, obviously this is getting into a bit of kind of like dreamland kind of scenario, but if you look at kind of people going like, right, time to sell up, then the trust had a chance. It's time to move on from the trust model.
I think I was stood in front of this guy on Saturday.
You know,
Yeah.
If that's the case, then yeah, okay. Someone might want to invest and buy the whole thing.
Yeah.
But obviously what you really want is someone to go like, no, we get to keep the trust, but then we still keep 51% of it and someone puts in a bit of money for the other bit. But they're not going to do that, are they?
I'd like to see some actual worked out figures that would tell us what our ceiling of earning is as a trust-owned club, what an investment could bring in. You know, we've got nothing. We've just got a man saying, well, bad luck, lads, there's no money left. Come on,
Yeah.
give us some numbers.
Well, they're also going like, well, the trust only brings in 100 grand a year, which is what?
Yeah, that's what the subs bring in at the minute.
Yeah. But then that's what subs bring in, yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, we have given them load of...
Yeah.
I mean, we have given them...
No, we have.
The trust has given the club a load of money
Yeah.
recently. So
Ask us to bring in 500,000 a year and we talk about it. At least we have a conversation.
yeah.
So anyway, that's where we are. It's a mess. It's a horrible mess.
There's loads to it as well. Yeah, like there's the shares that we're trying to get back some of these shares and that off these other people who've ended up with shares, half of whom are probably dead, and so who got them now?
Some of whom are dead and Argyle supporters.
Yeah, there's something about Richard Pym was going to buy the Jungle Pass to say sorry for the recovery room debacle, which I don't think he was even at the club when that happened. So
There's
I'm not
some
sure,
alarm bells there.
not really sure why he's apologising for that. I don't know whether that would be a good thing or not. I think they said something about it cost 25 grand, and I think like, well, hang on a minute, if it only costs 25 grand, then why don't the trust just buy it?
Yeah.
Why is he buying it?
Yeah. Put a bucket round, we make 25 grand.
Well, also, we'll have to just use some of that fire money, please, because like that's only we only lend them that, haven't we, as supporters? Not even a trust.
Yeah.
The public has lent them that until they get the insurance money back.
Yeah.
We know they've had some of the insurance money back. It's more than 25 grand that we've already had.
Right.
Buy it, use it with that. Buy it with that.
It's a mess.
I don't know. It's probably more complicated than this. And if Richard Pym was here with us now, or Clive, or any of the other lads, Pete, or any of the other people, they would probably go, well, no, because this, and this is why. But so we don't know.
If Chris Sutton was here, unlikely, he'd ask the important question, which we're all thinking, which is what is going on? Like, what is going on? This is messier than it was before.
Yeah, it does seem to be. But
Are they saying like you can't make omelettes like breaking a few eggs, or is it a catastrophe?
It's more kind of like, but it's still with this attitude, isn't it? That's the problem. It's still with all these various kind of like men that just suddenly just like are stood at front of the supporters with a microphone, sort of going like, what? What?
Yeah.
We're sorting it out.
Yeah.
Why are you asking us this? You know, it's just like the tone of it. I'm not saying they're not good people and they haven't got Exeter City's best interests at heart. I'm sure they have. But it's the way it comes. Do you not? Can you not see how it comes across? Just get someone else to do it.
Yeah.
Hire an actor.
Yeah.
Who's a local actor?
Yeah. Dawn French.
Pauline Quirk. She's not very well. Dawn French. She lives in Cornwall, I think, doesn't she?
She lives in Cornwall.
So is anyone more?
Mike Wozniak lives in Exeter. He's an actor of sorts. Get him.
He's a comedian.
Oh, yeah. Isn't he on stuff?
Don't know if he's acting on anything.
Right. There's more.
There must be some local actors that live in Devon.
The fella that always used to play the dame at the Northcott in the pantomime. Or the current dame.
John Nettles.
Nettles.
Get John Nettles to be your mouthpiece.
And if that's not the name of the episode, I don't know what is.
I mean, it's a no-brainer,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. Get Nettles on speed dial.
It's what it is. It's PR. Who's doing the PR? I don't mean for the trust. I expect the trust to have shit PR because it's like just
we've had to give all our money away.
just volunteers and that, and we haven't got any money. But like the club, Harrison's now working for the club. Pim works for the club. You must know that you're not coming across well here, boys. Yeah. You must know.
Anyway, that's that.
That's nothing. We don't know anything, and what the things we have said are probably ill-informed. But it's such a mess. It's really hard to work it out, and we have tried.
Okay.
All right. Next
is obviously the transfer window still open. But there's no news currently on any of that. I'd imagine some of our players will look quite attractive. We'll see. We've got 11 days left.
Well, Tristan Kramer was quite attractive, and he went in the last January window.
Yes, to the detriment of that lad who emailed in, if you recall.
Oh, of course, yeah, the Tinder swindler, whatever his name was.
That's right. Okay, so there's 2 games this week, though.
Yes.
Which is nice, both away.
Yes.
Both winnable.
Both against sides in poor form, yes. Port Vale, rock bottom on Saturday.
Yes, they've changed their manager.
Yeah.
Darren Moore went, didn't he? When did he go? A month ago?
Yeah, but it's not... Did they win on Saturday? I was sure they had a kind of big win recently, didn't they?
Well, this is the kind of thing we should look this up, isn't it?
I know, but we've got other things to do with our lives.
So Moore went, and John Brady came in.
Who's John Brady?
Yeah, he sounds like an American. He was Brackley. He was Northampton.
There it is. They beat Blackpool 5-1 on New Year's Day. Port Vale did.
Yeah, not this week.
At home. No, they lost to Mansfield this weekend, but they've had a couple of good results in the Cups. They're still in the FA Cup. And they battered Blackpool.
But they got pumped by Mansfield. 3-0.
And plenty of people have beaten them. And they are, like I said, bottom of the league. So, and like it doesn't really matter, does it? Because if we play like we've been playing, we'll be fine. They're
really adrift as well, Dan. They're 11 points off safety.
Yeah, they are in trouble. They're kind of the only team that is, really.
Yes, that's right. And then on Tuesday night, we're away at Reading. So Reading are just above us in the league. We'll talk about the league in a minute. They're just above us in the league.
They're in 11th. They're
okay.
They're all right. They
lost to Orient, didn't they, Saturday?
Yeah, but before that, they were actually on a pretty good run. Beating someone, absolutely battering Argyle at Home Park, for example. But I honestly don't think, if you look at the form table of like the last however long, recent times, 2026 form table, we're right up there. We don't concede. The irony being that we conceded 10 against Man City when we don't actually concede any goals against anybody else.
No.
Not really.
So we've got the best
defence in the league.
Equal defence with Stevenage, who we beat.
But now the best.
Best.
And also we concede the fewest goals per game in the whole league.
That's right. So it puts us in 13th at the moment, but it's so close you wouldn't believe. So we played 25 games. Most teams below us have played 25. A couple have played 26. Most teams above us have played... Oh, it's a right old mix. Most teams above us have played more.
Haven't Barnsley got about 8 games in hand?
Barnsley are below us. They've played 3 less than us, but 5 less than some teams. So Huddersfield, for example, played 27. Luton, Bolton, Stockport, they've all played 26. So, anyway, just to give you the points total, we're on 33. Northampton, who are 21st, top of the relegation zone, they're on 29. So we're 4 points clear of relegation in 13th. And then above us, bottom of the playoffs, Huddersfield, who've played 2 more games than us, they're on 39. So we're 6 points outside the playoffs with games in hand.
But 4 points off the relegation zone.
4 points off the relegation zone.
Yep.
But it seems to not be changing. Like, everyone seems to... I don't understand how, really, but it seems like it's not really stretching out.
Well, tell me where Stevenage are in the league, because they haven't won for about 8 games.
Well, they're still in 8.
And they're still in the playoff places.
Yes.
Yeah, it's mad.
They're not in playoffs anymore.
But just outside.
Just outside.
I think it's going to... You'd imagine over the next sort of month or so, maybe it might start to kind of settle into more of a...
Yeah, well, Cardiff and Lincoln are kind of running away with it.
And Port Vale are
And Port Vale are kind of
adrift a
sinking.
bit, yeah. But other than that, it's all a bit kind of anyone's game.
We could be
innit?
back in a month and be talking about just being teetering, or we could be back in a month and be like, could we?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Reading's Tuesday away again
Yeah.
on the telly,
Is it now?
isn't it? I think it is.
Probably is. Yeah. So that's 2 games. I mean, if we can come... I mean, you can dare to dream at the minute the way we're playing, but I think I'd be happy with 2 points.
Well, 33 points off 25 games is excellent.
I would be happy with 2. Like, if we drew both those games, I wouldn't be disappointed, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I think maybe it would be a bit, but only because of the high standard we've set over the last sort of month or so.
Caldwell will be
Couple of
thinking,
months.
this is the problem. He'll be thinking, we go in, we defend for 60 minutes.
Well, I think that I think he's got it all at the moment, Caldwell, because he is a great motivator. He's always had the players on side. That's
Yep.
been obvious the whole time. Even when he was at his absolutely lowest reputation with supporters, it never felt like the players weren't with him, ever.
Yeah, agreed, yeah.
You can... people always say people have lost the dressing room, and sometimes that at least appears like it may well be true, doesn't it? You know?
Yeah.
It's never seemed like that with him.
No.
So now he's got that, along with the fact that tactically he's nailing it right now. So there are games to lose, I'd suggest.
I tell you what, though, Tim, if he's going to be an hour substitute, he'd be terrifying defences. He really was quick, and he obviously was excellent with the ball at his feet. And he wasn't like, with Higgins is a lot of tricks. Tim's just a very direct runner, it seems. I know we only saw him for half an hour.
Yeah,
But
they do look like a different type of player.
It's going to be really interesting, isn't it? I'm delighted with that. But yeah, so 2 games come up. We'll be back after Reading, so Wednesday, I suppose,
Yeah.
to talk about all of that. And we'll try and get a bit more of a handle on this club nonsense.
Yeah, who knows, maybe... Well, we won't hear anything, but something might come out.
Okay. Any other business?
Don't think so.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, everyone. We'll be back Wednesday. My name's John. I'm here with my friend and colleague Dan.
Cheers.
See you soon.